Have you ever been given a nickname that you don't like, but it's so true to you? I have been. All of my friends call me a nerd. People see me as a four-eyed monster who always wears uniform, studies day and night. And actually, I don't mind that anymore. I really love studying, and my favorite subject is English. My passion for English simply based on its attractiveness. Every language has its own charisma. French is polite, Spanish is sexy, and Korean is cute. And English, from my perspective, English is fun. Therefore, every time when I learn English, I feel the joy that it brings to me. And that is the exact motivation that I need to fulfill my 5 pages of English homework every day. Loving it so much, I have participated in several English speaking contests. And I was over the moon to hear the result. And if I can do it, you can do it too. Finding joy in English is easy. Whether you are into something romantic or something humorous, there are a lot of books and films to choose from. Fiction is not an exception. If you're like me, a true fan of Harry Potter, you could still enjoy the movie while learning the subject. And eventually, someday, you might realize that English has already played an indispensable role in your life.
Interesting, interesting. What do you think her prompt was?
Something that you would recommend others to improve their studies, perhaps?
Yeah, I think from what I heard, the prompt was basically for her to describe why she loves to study and how she studies. So on the lines of that, do you think she portrayed that well, or was she all too broad when it comes to answering to that
I think maybe it would be better at the beginning to have a very clear topic of what she's going to say.
Yeah.
It took me a while to figure out what the main topic was, but I think her ability to explain is quite good. But maybe at the beginning to introduce the topic could be a little bit more clear.
Absolutely. What are some of the things that you loved about that performance?
I really loved her passion.
Yes.
And I think that came through in her emphasis. She's really emphasizing the key words, and she's also using really good intonation. You could tell she's full of passion, whereas somebody who has very flat intonation, it doesn't have the passion. So I think her stress and intonation were excellent.
That's great. What about vocabulary?
Very good. I mean, she used words like attractiveness, the joy that it brings, which is charisma, which is good. She used an idiom, over the moon.
Yeah.
Played an indispensable role. I mean, there's some excellent vocabulary in there.
All right. So, do you think this performance can receive an 8?
I think she's very close. What she could improve on is probably her grammar. I think she is trying to use some complex sentences.
Yes.
But I do notice there are a few mistakes which I picked up on.
Right.
But certainly her fluency, her vocabulary, and her pronunciation are definitely up there.
All right. It's great. It's great.